If there's something I get a lot of compliment for, it will be how I look, like my complexion and how bright it is. I always get compliments for that, and I also get compliments for how I smell. But in this video, I want to talk about the things I use for my skin, because if I am saving one naira, for how many times I have been asked what skincare do you use, what skin products do you use, maybe by now I'll be very rich. Okay, so in this video I want to share everything I use for my face especially, and some for my body too. Like when it comes to skincare, I don't really do too much. I am very particular with what I put on my skin. I keep saying it. First one is this. If you are not new to this page, you know that I talked about this when I started using it. Okay, so just for context, I am 3 months postpartum, and it didn't take me time at all to lose weight, to lose baby weight, and also to gain my complexion back, right? That is why I'm sharing this. I'm sharing this for mothers who are trying to, get their complexion back. Okay, that is the Ashanti carrot and honey soap. This soap is very brightening. It's as brightening as the kojic acid, but if you're a breastfeeding mom, I would advise, instead of going for the kojic acid, you go for this one. This one is milder, is very mild compared to the kojic acid. This one has carrot extract. This one is considered to be a herbal soap, right? So this one has vitamin C. It has vitamin C. It has glutathione. It has carrot extract, and so on, right? So this one is way milder, way softer compared to the kojic acid. This I use not every day, because this is a brightening soap. I use this 2 to 3 times a week. I use it on my face and on my body. But if you have a very sensitive skin, you can do once a week. I consider this to be a treatment soap, not a moisturizing bar soap. If you want a soap you can use every day, you can use a Dove soap, you can use Pears, you can use any moisturizing soap, any bar soap that you prefer. But this one is treatment soap. Remember, you're trying to brighten up your skin, you're trying to clear out hyperpigmentation, you need a treatment soap. So this one is carrots, Ashanti carrot with honey soap. This one will brighten your skin. See, there's no gatekeeping here. This is the soap. Because it melts easily, I cut them in bits that I use every week. So this week now I will use this. I usually do it weekends when I have time to really pamper my skin, right? That's for the soap. And the reason I'm really concentrating with the soap is because that is where the brightening is. That is where the brightening is. Even though after using the soap you feel a little bit dry, that is when you use your moisturizing body lotion. But before I get to the moisturizing body lotion, let me just talk about all of the treatment products that you need to use for your body. This one is a treatment soap. Like I said, you use it 2 or 3 times a week. But if your skin is very sensitive, use it once a week. The next thing is this one. This is Clean and Clear Face Cleanser. This has salicylic acid. You use this once a week, either with your daily face cleanser or with your treatment soap, whichever one. After you have cleansed your face, the next thing is you use this to double cleanse your face. The next ingredient that will brighten your face is vitamin C serum. If you're trying to brighten up your skin and you don't have vitamin C, I don't know what you're doing. You're not ready. Vitamin C serum, anyone that you like. If you like the affordable one, if you like the affordable one, buy. If you like the expensive one, buy. But me, what I'm using is the affordable one, and it's working well for me. If you say is the expensive one you want to use, right? But me, I'm using the affordable one, and it's working for me because it's not just the vitamin C I'm using to work on my skin, right? That is why my skin is always bright. I use vitamin C. Now I have talked about all of the treatment products that I use to help to brighten my skin. Now let's talk about the moisturizing products. This one is ceramide. This one is the daily facial wash, facial cleanser that I use. It also has some brightening properties, but of course you cannot compare it to this soap or to this one or to this one. All of these ones are more potent, but this one is a daily face cleanser, right? Another one is daily face moisturizer. Nothing serious, just to moisturize my skin, my face. Nothing serious, just to moisturize my skin, because after you use all of these very potent products, you need something to calm it down. So this one is very affordable. Simple face moisturizer is very affordable. The one I'm using is the replenishing rich moisturizer. Okay, nothing serious, just to moisturize my face. Another product I use for moisturization is this one. It's either I use Nivea or I use this one. I have used Nivea for the longest of time, but now I'm using this EOS vanilla cashmere moisturizer. The reason I'm using this one is because it smells very, very nice. The next thing I use to crown everything up is my sunscreen. That's it. Not too much. No, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a skincare junkie. I just use products for things that I know I want to take care of. I hope this helps.